came around the other side of the island where the wind's not blowing.
It feels so nice.
It is windy today with a whopping, I think, 12 degrees, so.
Yeah, I think my brother was telling me last night that even Fairbanks is -30 again, so I think Alaska has a little chill going on. But it feels good because it's sunny, and I'll take sunny and cold any day than not sunny. It's been nice to get some vitamin D. I'm really lacking in it, I can tell.
Yeah.
So it feels really good.
Well, you know, I always, I don't know if that's a great camera angle because the sun's behind me and I'm just a big shadow, but it's okay. We're in this together. So I always, you know, the winter time here is kind of the boring season because basically it's just hunker down and get past the, you know, the next few months ahead of you till springtime hits again. So sometimes I'm like, yeah, I should just take a break and not film for a couple months or a few months, but I don't know. It's hard to come up with things to do all the time when you basically are just, you know, wake up and feed the dogs and chickens and ourselves and get the fire going and get water. And
it seems like repetition, but you know, true. I don't know if people want to see that all the time, but I don't know. It's good repetition for us because it makes us feel good.
Yeah.
I'd rather be doing that than nothing. So I guess, you know, going to work every day and.
Look at that. A little juvenile eagle right there.
Pretty, isn't it? Yeah, so
hold on.
Point made, right there.
I mean, we just went out for a walk. There's never a dull moment. There's always something going on.
Oh,
there's some more eagles talking. What were we talking about now?
Well, I think I just wanted to bring a couple things up. You know, if you've followed us this last year, you'll have noticed that it just felt like the hits came on hitting us this last 2023.
The hits kept coming?
The hits kept coming, for sure. You know, it started out where, gosh, you know, by March 1st, I think, you know, we had to go in the middle of the night. No, I wasn't with you, was I?
No,
I was in town, and Brian had called and said there's something definitely wrong with me. And that's when he had compartment syndrome and had to go into the hospital. So there was one. And then right after that, my mom, who's in Juneau, she went in for a colonoscopy and ended up getting a perforated colon and came out with a ostomy bag.
Colonoscopy, is that all right?
It's an ostomy bag.
Ostomy bag.
Yep. And that was a hit, just, you know, because, you know, one of the reasons I did come home was, you know, my mom and dad are getting up in years, and it felt good to help them if needed. And at the same time, my dad's health started failing, which I haven't been able to talk yet because, of course, I cry when I still think about it, you know. So while I was trying to get Brian healed, trying to get my mom healed, my dad failed health-wise, and I spent a lot of months taking care of, you know, both of them. And then in October, my dad passed away. That was really hard. And then, you know, I still needed to get my mom, hopefully, a reversal, which lasted into November. So which thank God we were able to do. And it really was a new lease on life on my mom again, health-wise. But yet she's missing her husband, who she married at 16. And my dad passed away when he was 83, so my parents have been together a really long time. But I guess I'm really lucky that we got to come home, and I thank Brian for that, because I was able to spend these 10 years with my parents again, and I will cherish that memories that I had, because not everyone can do that. And also the legacy my dad left. You know, he taught me how to hunt. He taught me how to fish. You know, I think the first time I shot my first duck, I was 8 years old. You know, he taught me the love of Alaska and the gifts that it brought. And I remember when we decided to come back, and I said, Dad, I think we're gonna go live off grid. My dad said, do it while you're young, and you still can. So I appreciate that for sure. And so 2023 was hard, and I'm really looking for 2024 to just kind of, you know, get back into the groove of things. You know, we weren't able to do the garden last year. We literally had a seed party where we just threw seeds in and said,
hope for the best.
Hope for the best, which it did. You know, really, without me even tending the garden, we got a great crop of stuff. It was wonderful. And, you know, we got this new boat. We wanted to go all these places, and that was put off. So
there's the boat.
So we're definitely looking forward to that this year. And
so what's in the future for this year?
Well, I definitely would like to build a greenhouse, which means we have to get the mill up and running. You know, I think we're gonna do a timber frame, stick frame.
Yeah, I think a timber frame style.
Yeah, so I guess that'll be our first project, is to get that going. That's gonna be really nice, a permanent greenhouse. And hopefully it'll get a little bit hotter than, you know, what we've been using the last couple years. And it's time to probably bring some new chickens into the mix this year, which this year will definitely, I think there's a great chick farm in Alaska. I can't remember if it's Palmer. I'm not sure, but we're gonna hopefully get some chickens, maybe not this year, but maybe next year. Just because we have so much building to do. But greenhouse, definitely. Garden, I would like to do this year what we didn't do last year with the boat. I would like to go on a lot of adventures all over Southeast Alaska. So if you've done it and you think we'd like it, reach out to us and let us know what we should do.
If you live in Alaska and think that your place would be cool to come visit, let us know. We're going to be going out, stretching our little footprint out and getting out there and discovering some more parts of Southeast Alaska. So
it's really so awesome to see what other people are doing out there. You know, the first trip we made in the boat was to get this, you know, Dinah, and made an amazing man who, you know, he just up and said, I want to go do it. And it was so neat to see what he was doing, you know, compared to, so yeah, reach out to us. We would love to come visit you.
What is that? That's a big plane. We hardly ever get big planes coming by here. We get little float planes typically, so let's turn around so they're not looking in the sun all the time. So yeah, we want to, I know there's a couple places I don't know if we're going to get to them all this year, but we want to hit like Prince of Wales, Wrangell. At some point in time, we want to go all the way down to Ketchikan. That'd probably be the longest trip we make, because that's...
Well, I've never been to Sitka. I want to do Sitka. I definitely want to do Glacier Bay. There's supposedly a hot springs Okay, by the way, I love hot springs. So hot springs mixed with a boat, can't beat it. So where's that?
It's like going out. So you won't be in what they call where we live on the inside passage. You'll actually have to go out into the open water, the coast, and take that, and then go into this little channel, I guess, to get to this other hot springs. But definitely, we've got a lot of places. I mean, come on, this is Alaska. There's so much to see here. You really can't go wrong anywhere you go. But
yeah, well, it's time to take those adventures. You know, we were just so focused on the cabin, you know, the last 10 years, or our property the last 10 years, and you know, I realized we're not getting any younger, and there's so much to see in Southeast Alaska that it's time to do it.
Yeah. So yeah, the big things for 2024 is get the mill together, start milling wood, get a greenhouse built. We got to do some fishing this summer, and
exploring,
taking some trips.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? What else is on our list, our to-do list?
Well, we have a lot of people coming this summer. At least I do. My 30th reunion is this summer. So I have some of my high school friends, dear loving friends, that are going to come visit. So it's going to be good to see them this summer. And we're still trying to get Brian's dad to come visit us.
We need you, Papa. I talked to my son yesterday, and I asked him if he and his wife Ashley was coming up, and so it's still on the fence if they're coming this summer or not. So we'll see. So, anyways, I apologize for the infrequencies of videos, and you know, it just gets kind of dull feeling the same thing over and over again. You kind of lose your creativeness, I guess.
Which we shouldn't, because we really are so lucky and so blessed that we get to do this every single day.
Yeah.
You know, I think sometimes we forget, and you know, somebody gave us living the dream. I mean, we really are living the dream, and you know, thank God for allowing us to live like this. Definitely.
It's definitely a beautiful country.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Well, anyways, this is probably another short video, but we want to thank you guys for sticking with us, and we hope you are having a great 2024 so far, and remember, live free, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
I'll say bye too. Bye. Eagles in the trees right above us here.
Look at those guys up there. Look how beautiful.
What are you guys doing? You catch any fish? Are you dropping fish carcasses in the woods so my dogs can eat them and get sick?